Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Welcome back to Dishonored. I am Pete. We're here in the Hound Pits pub, and as Admiral Havelock says, our next job is to go and talk to Piero, who seems to be just out here somewhere. I'm hearing lots of weird noises. Ah, Piero's doing his science.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Well, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Do I owe you anything in return?
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Well, okay. Fetch quest, here we come. Top up the oil. Okay, I think I dropped the empty. I pick up a full. Seems like there's a few odds and sods on the shelves as well, which we'll want to pick up at some point.
Perfect.
All these things here.
I'll plug it in. Just get perfect. Thank you, Cole.
You're welcome.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Some lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Okay, lovely.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Yeah, let's have a look. This is where we get to spend all the money, I guess. Okay, so we can buy lots of ammo. We can place a trap. We can get grenades or a rewire tool, allowing us to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to our advantage. Tempting to buy one of those. Okay. And let's buy a spring raiser as well. If we just buy one of each for now. Grenades, I think I know how they're going to work. Let's get a grenade. There we go. Okay, one of each of those. That just gives us an opportunity to try some stuff. And we're nearing capacity on bullets, so I'm not going to buy any more of those.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep.
This guy talks very slowly.
Even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
I'll look around for a while before I bed down.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
One other thing I noticed, let's just go back into his inventory thing. I think there was an upgrades tab here that I just completely overlooked. Yeah, here we go. This is interesting. Magnify view, left alt to zoom. All increased bullet capacity and bolt capacity. Yeah, those seem pretty useful. 300 get 20 bolts. I should get that. That feels like something I'm going to need at some point. Everything else I think can wait for a little bit. Alright, let's have a little look around this room because there were a few things glowing. That's worth a few coins. And there were a few things over here as well. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals in crystal? King sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. And let's just eat up some of this and that. A couple of empty bottles. Or a second solution. Series of newspaper articles by Piero. Quite a long one. It's through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it within the blood of those so afflicted, and it is nearly perfect. Elegant, in fact. And, while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a crass goo, better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River. Okay, thank you. Was there any good pickups upstairs that I overlooked? Let's just have a quick scan. Whale vivisection. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of... Let's try again, shall we? Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variants in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 feet in length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight I took her apart, lovely, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Okay. And some stuff on whale oil processing. Out at sea they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them on the deck, then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. That's delightful. And some stuff on whale oil refilling stations. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly, for once. Do we really need all these details on how to do the whale thing? I suppose now I know how to fill what's it. Okay, leave that there for when I need it. Was there anything else up here? There was a hemlock essence, which I believe turns into money. Piero doesn't seem to mind that I'm taking his stuff. Book on failed experiments. Trying to improve on Sokolov's designs. I'm just going to skim over this. Many of my experiments, Piero says, have failed. No need to gossip about it. Great ambition requires risks. Okay, and dead counter responsibilities. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. What is the dead counter? Any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test. Hold on, weepers, what's that? Those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers. We've heard the word weepers before. Okay, so we're going to be looking out for a sort of, I don't know, a zombie-like enemy, something like that. And usually in the bottom of the trunk there's some loot, but not in this one. Right, yeah, I think we're ready to go to bed now. Second solution. Okay, we've already read that one. In fact, yeah, I think we've come around here. What can I do with the vice? I can play with the vice. Back it goes. Alright, that's it, is it? What fun times. Now we need the workshop key to get there, so let's not worry about that right now. Alright, let's go back up to our bedroom. Up the stairs.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Oops.
Of course he didn't. People are fools.
If you're going to
Believe
eavesdrop,
whatever
stay
they're
hidden.
told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Hello.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
What about you, Wallace?
Please follow me to your quarters.
I can find them myself, actually, but thanks anyway. Come on, faster you go. You're holding me up, mate. Speed it up a bit. Push, push, push. He will not be pushed. Oh, yeah, he will be pushed a little bit. Is Lydia still in here? Or did she find her way out? Looks like Lydia managed to escape.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Thanks, Wallace. Cheerio. Let's get some sleep then. Okay, we have woken up. This door now seems to be closed. And this door now seems to be closed, though it is openable. Alright, let's have a little peek through the keyhole. Something's not right. Indeed. Strange gravity up there. Alright, let's open the door and have a little peek. Okay, that's not what down usually looks like. Alright, I think we're in a dream sequence. Let's, is that boat? Boat shouldn't be up there.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
Who are you?
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic, and now these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Okay. Press right-click to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upwards, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold right mouse to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates you'll climb up when you reach your destination. Okay, so that's kind of righto. Okay, we'll have to do a leap of faith over there. Okay, blue sphere. Not seeing anything about the blue arrow. Okay, either way, we've got that. Lovely. A fallen letter. Oh, that was the Empress. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, and so on until end of time. Piero's spiritual remedy. Ah, that's our mana potion. Okay. So, right, I see. Okay, so we've got a blue mana bar there. Okay, so doing the zap did a little bit of, it used up our mana, but our mana does recharge by itself. Okay. And here we're seeing Emily. She has a letter. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Who are you? You look cross anyway. This person looks familiar. Where have I seen them? It's escaping me right now. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Another chest with another Piero's spiritual remedy. Okay, that's good. Keep that topped up. You. One of the people who set me up. Don't like you much. Anything up there? Nope. Fair enough. And I think I need to be down here. So what's happening here? These people are being shot at by whatever this is. It's a person in a kind of... Oh, okay. That's terrifying. Guess we're going to be fighting them one of these days. If you use blink to climb, aim the parrot, there's relief. Yeah, I just figured that out. Yeah, okay. Something to pick up here? No, just a floating what's it. Okay, let's make our way down these stairs. And what have we here? Another blinkable ledge.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this. The heart of a living thing,
Ooh.
molded by my hand.
Maybe I don't want it.
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Okay, thanks for this. I think. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or a rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press right click while targeting a person or location. Interesting, okay. Okay, yeah, so I can see it beating. So I guess I need to get over there. Can I get up here? This looks like a place that might have something nice. And sneaky around the back? Ah, okay. Maybe not. Worth a look anyway. Yeah, the rune is down there. This is a very strange little environment, isn't it? I feel like I probably want to drop in this little room here. And keep going down. Let's have a little look in this chest. Another one of those spiritual remedies. So my mana hasn't filled completely back up. I wonder if I need to equip the blink. No, that's just not topping up the case. There's clearly some method that explains why we get the top up sometimes and why we don't. Is it going to refill? Again, only that far. Okay. Right, here's the rune. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the powers section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Okay, here we go. So we have one rune, so we could buy dark vision. I see, okay. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Okay, so that's going to be quite useful for stealthy. I can't buy the blink upgrade. I'd need to save up a couple more runes for that. Possession, controlling animal targets. Spend time. Gives us a bullet time thing. Nice. Devouring swarm. Attack of rats. Cool. Wind blast. Can push back or knock down enemies. Vitality. Health is increased. I mean, that's a pretty good... I see these blue arrows are telling me which ones I can buy right now, aren't they? Yeah, that's a good all-purpose thing to buy. Bloodthirsty. Build up adrenaline, then trigger brutal melee fatalities. Jump height increased. And unaware enemies who don't see you turn to ash as they die. Interesting. Does that then mean that other people won't spot their bodies? Don't know. Shall I buy something? Let's buy this one, Seeing in the Dark, etc. Okay, so I do need to press right click to do that. Okay.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
All right. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the loyalists. Thought I'd already done that, but okay. Okay, I need to use the hut to find a rune near the Hound Pit's pub. I'm also seeing something over here. A mystical wolfhound artifact. And some bone charms. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 at once. Okay. And there's a book here that wasn't here before. Quite a long one. Okay, I'm going to just scan this. Okay, I think that's just some flavour. Not essential, but, you know, if you're playing the game yourself, you'd probably read it. The Journal of Granny Rags, another similar long flavoury text. Okay. Another mystical whale artifact, more bone charms. Okay, quite a looty little roomie today. Who put these here while I was asleep? Okay, and it's saying there's a rune or a bone charm nearby, so I should equip the heart. Oh, wow. Lots of things on the table here. Field survey notes the royal spy. More long text. Not going to read all of this through. But this does talk a little bit about Empress Jessamine and her relationship with us. Talking about security and how to protect the Empress. Mystical rat. Why are there all these artifacts in here? What do they do for us? Don't know. Either way, there's a rune over there which we need to head towards. Can I get out of the window? That's pretty cool. Let's check out this building over here. Can I get in? I can. The Fugue Feast. More long flavour. Wowza, this game has got a lot of this kind of readable stuff. Might read this one. This one's not too long. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Fugue Feast. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it's time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting high overseer calls for the Hymn of Atonement and the Fugue Feast begins. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands. Enemies put down their weapons and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes, or discarded oaths. For this time during the astrological alignment does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as it has always been. And there's an audiograph in here.
Elementary songs. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
There's a couple of books in here. Are they long ones? This one's not long. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Ocado, third prefect from the Academy of Naval Philosophy. Sorry, naval? What? Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savouring each of the small craft's undulations. Ocado pulled a lever and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Bryn looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Okay, and there was also something bookular over here. Once a child shows the proper incarnation. Okay, we've already read this one. Read that in the previous episode, I think. Another door going out here, which seems like a bit of a dead end. Not seeing anything interesting down there. Okay, let's backtrack. Let's make our way towards that rune. I think fall damage is a thing in this game, so I'm not going to go jumping off the edge. I could potentially... Can I do it in steps, maybe? Seems dangerous. Oh. Looks like we're going down. Okay. Bit by bit. And this is upstairs at Piero's. Hello, Piero.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. He's waiting to see you.
Okay. Let's get the rune before we go see Havelock. Can't get through there. Can get through here. I think we're going to get a little bit wet. Oh, what was that? I saw a message on screen briefly there. Oh, I'm hurting. Am I being attacked? Yes, there's a bloody fish. Okay, let's try and get out here quickly. Let's pick up that rune. The power I obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Possessing a fish, eh? So what have we got now? I've still only got one rune. If I had 3, I could possess a fish. That's not going to happen to us right now, is it? Let's look at these bone charms. Okay, so I can equip up to 7 of these. I thought it said 3. Okay. We can increase our breath capacity in water. Drop assassination gives us a bit of health. Increase swim speed. Okay, so I could increase the swimmy ones. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Power's improved. White rats can be consumed. Okay, we've got quite a lot of these already. Okay, what 3rd one should I equip for now? Let's just get power's effects slightly improved. Oh, actually, yeah, it's saying I can equip 7, so let's go for it with this. White rats won't attack us. Let's have that. I wonder if I got all of these bone charms because I've got like a sort of a complete edition with lots of DLC sorts of stuff. Don't know. Okay, so with that now equipped, we need to get back to Havelock. So let's get Blink on. Save us having to go up against the fish. Can I get all the way over there? I can't. I can get to there. I'm probably being pursued by a fish right now. There's definitely a fish there. Yeah, it's chomping at me. Come on. Out of the water. Okay, we're out. Cool. I think this is a good place to end this episode. After being eaten by some rude fish. Ooh, dragonflies. Lovely. Hope you join me next time for more Dishonored. Goodbye.